It's Cavalier FC versus Arnett Gardens in the Jamaica Premier League. This is all local for the local fans living here in Jamaica. And if you're overseas, this video is also for you. We want to have a discussion about these two teams as they face off tomorrow at 3 o'clock Jamaica time in the JPL. So make we see. Wagwan.
Premier 7.
I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. It's another video stream from StreamYard in hosting a talk here today on Premier 7 as it relates to the Jamaica Premier League, which is already in action. Good games, bad games, different upsets, but there has to be a talk about two teams that will be facing off tomorrow in this amazing league. And it is all about Cavalier FC versus Arnett Gardens Jamaica Premier League discussion. I just love to speak about football, and it is time for me to broadcast or showcase the information and the details as it relates to the local league here in Jamaica. And of course, if you believe that this game will be epic tomorrow, if you believe that this game will be a game that should not be missed tomorrow, go ahead and support the channel for bringing the details by watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to Premier 7. I thank you for your assistance and I thank you for your input. So these two teams aren't known to be easy teams to be stepped on in the Premier League. And the fans of Jamaica would be happy that Premier 7 is bringing an early discussion about the game. So for tomorrow, based on my knowledge and hopefully it goes according to my expectation, the players do have skills and I am hoping for them to display high passion and determination because these two teams are giants in the Premier League and they will be going head to head. Of course, the energy on the field in Jamaica is known for being high tempo, high paced, and dirty in regards to how players get at each other because of the drive and the energy that is running through their bloodstreams. No one wants to draw and no one wants to lose. Both teams have good success in the league, of course, with numerous high achievements to their names, and the match is not just a local match. The match will be a match that will promote old and new talents in regards to who will have the better bragging rights. And in that case, I just want to step out of the way a little by showing you what is taking place on the table. So this is the Premier League's table here in Jamaica. And Mount Pleasant is on a brilliant run, followed by Portmore United, Waterhouse, and Tivoli Gardens. But I mentioned brilliant run before because Mount Pleasant is leading the way, winning their last 5 games being played. So they're on an unbeaten run. Only to note that the two teams that I'm going to speak about more in details, Arnett Garden and Cavaliers, aren't on the best of the best form. However, they find themselves in that position of being in the top 7. And it will be a home game for Cavaliers. Looking forward to impress and excite the fans, the supporting fans, and try to dampen the high expectation of the Arnett Garden fans, who are well known in the Premier League. So the game, just to reiterate, will be starting tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And I may not be on board to see the game, but I will be able to at least bring the details here today about the game. The game will be tomorrow on the 26th. I won't be at home, but I'll be somewhere else. So I have to present the topic once I have the information to share. So, as you can see here on the table here, Arnett Garden, 5th place, Cavaliers in 6th place. So what about the head-to-head streak? We want to dive into that part. Without clean sheet, um, let me see what is taking place here. Right. So in that case, Arnett Garden has been without any clean sheet so far. And as it relates to Cavaliers, no losses. Right? So it shows that Cavaliers have had a better matchup game between themselves and the team here in the Premier League. I mean, it is not far off in regards to how much goals has been scored between both teams, but it shows something close by in terms of teams conceding goals and teams scoring goals. So it doesn't look that bad to note, but first to score would normally be Cavaliers, right? So Cavaliers, especially in a home game, may kick things off faster than Arnett Gardens. But we never know what will happen until the game ends tomorrow or is in session. So these two teams, with more details as it relates to head-to-head battle now, um, that details here was about the head-to-head streak. So it is not that detailed as the one below here in regards to head-to-head. So let's say the last 4 games played, Cavalier won by 2 goals to 1. Cavalier has won by 1 goal to 0. Arnett Garden won by 2 goals to 1, and Arnett Garden has won by 2 goals to 1. So if I mentioned something up here that was a mistake, I clarified all things here in terms of clarity done by this side. I mean, it will be a very good game to keep your fingers crossed on, seeing that the 4 games compared, it is not a case of which one team is leading a long way ahead. More so, they're matched up in equal proportions. What do you think about this game tomorrow? What do you think about this local game tomorrow in seeing which one of these teams will be dominating the league, right? So I know that fans will be on the edge of their seats cheering on their favorite player and waving their team's color proudly because we all know Jamaicans are. Jamaican fans will argue when things aren't going right, and they will at least, you know, try their best to support their teammates or their supporting teams. But when things aren't going right, as I mentioned, argue before, then the fans will not ease up, right? The fans will not ease up. But let's just hope that the game tomorrow will be a game that many persons will, at least enjoy and say that it is the best league in the Caribbean. So it was just like a general talk. I did not go into full details in regards to like players and so forth, but I just want to cover that the game will be an epic game tomorrow and for the fans to at least see and support. It is now my time to go here on Premier 7. I thank you for your support. Share the video, support the platform, help me to reach a higher target than 450 subscribers. It is always the aim of YouTubers to get more than 400 subscribers. Everyone wants to get even the benchmark of 1K, but way more than that. And the watch time is also something else that is up for grabs if all goes well. So I thank you once more for the support. I thank you once more for your participation. It is now my time to go. Take care and bye bye for now.